Hey, what's going on, guys? Gonna review, and just in case, if you like the video, please like and subscribe. So let's get into it. Last week, on Friday, was actually a pretty disastrous week for Twitter, right? Let's take on the look on the long-term charts first, right? To see where are these long-term players trying to situate themselves. So this is a monthly chart. I mean, if you look on the monthly chart, I mean, this stock has uh, really no right. This region is like when all these people are sitting here trying to sell this damn stock. Last couple of 6 to 7 months, I mean, since October of last year, you do see this up move from 15 to 45. So actually made some decent run up, right? But once it comes to around this $45 region, you see a lot of selling, right? So on the monthly chart, definitely there you don't see much on here, right? So just to keep in mind, these are Guppy moving averages. You can always Google it and see what it is. These are long-term moving averages. These are short-term moving averages. So on the long term, I mean, it is above these long-term moving averages, but with these contracting, actually tells me that, you know what, long-term players are finding a bit hesitant on this name. If you want to take a look on the weekly charts, on the weekly chart, you once again you see this nice pattern on here, right? So if you take a look at this region on the weekly chart, once it broke over this $26 level, pretty good move, went from 26 to 48 in pretty much in this year, right? So pretty nice move on here. Now the question really is this stock going to be a buy or sell, right? If you're still holding it, depends. I'm not sure if you're buying it over here, then it's definitely a sell for you because you're already in big red right now. But if you want to see, hey, you know what, if this stock can hold up, what do you really want to see on the weekly chart? So first things first, on the weekly chart, you want to take a look at what these levels really are, right? So on the weekly chart, this has been the recent level, right, which has been previous resistance, right? It came up over here, came down, came up, broke through on decent, really good candle, and went from 36 to 48 in just about 2 weeks time. Now you're back in this region. Now what would you like to see if it's a bearish condition, right? So first of all, if you see these regions, I mean, on the downside, you don't really see a lot of air, right? I mean, air in terms of support, in terms of support levels just far away. So in this one, support level, I mean, last one was around 34, 36. So I mean, you really only have what, $4 region, right? So if you're really bearish, what you really want to see, if you try to look on this one, is you want to see a bounce, right? You want to see a bounce, trying to see that, you know what, all these players who were buying this, who are this resistance, now they hopefully flip to support and they try to bounce it, right? If you're bearish, what you really want to see is actually another attempt, another smaller bounce, right? And then there's a big flush down here. So if you're bearish, that's the kind of situation that you want to be looking at. Big bounce followed by a smaller bounce and it gets sold off. However, if you are bullish, what do you really want to see, right? Let me just try to draw this. Now, what if you're bullish? If you're bullish, here's what I would like to see. Small push up, right? And then you see a flush down. You want to see the flush down, so it means all these buyers who were sitting over here who bought this dip, now once it gets a flush down, all these buyers are pretty much done, right? Like these people who were resistance are now buying support, and once it goes down below this level, all these people are throwing in the towel. And then I would like to see some move up, and slowly but steadily, you know what, I want to see this stock starting to start trending up, right? So it's not going to be an easy move on this stock. I mean, even if you try to short it, I don't really see a lot of downside on this. I mean, there's still a lot of support sitting on here the $30 level, right, which all this congestion is. But if you want to be bullish or bearish, then those are your best case scenarios on how you really want to see this Twitter stock to be trading going forward on the weekly chart. And yeah, if you like the video, do like and subscribe. Any questions, let me know.